Hey YouTube, welcome back to another myth busting series. A video where I walk you through 3 commonly heard terms, phrases or opinions and tell you whether or not they are true. 99.9% of the time, they're not true. Let's go. Number 1, cardio is best for fat loss. Okay. Now this is commonly seen that when people want to start dropping body fat, they do a lot of cardio. Now whether that's because they actually believe cardio is the best form of exercise for fat loss, or whether that's potentially because they not comfortable or confident when it comes to stuff like weight training, you know, it could be a couple of reasons as to why, but there is no best exercise for fat loss. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean cardio can't be helpful. Cardio can be a good tool for burning calories, for general fitness, health, for then contributing to fat loss, but it isn't the best exercise for fat loss. Stuff like weight training is also going to be beneficial because again it's good for health, burning calories, general fitness, but it's also going to be great for retaining muscle mass. And then obviously just movements and exercise that you enjoy are going to be beneficial for you doing it long term. Number 2, you got to train abs to get abs. Now, the abs, the abdominals, like any other muscle, okay? If you provide a stimulus over time with progressive overload, you are going to develop that muscle more, okay? So if you train abs well, over time that will develop abs too, right? However, if by get abs you mean visibly see them, training that muscle group is not going to help drop body fat around that area, okay? You can't spot reduce body fat. Right? If you want to actually get abs by seeing abs visually, you just need to get leaner. Okay, and that just requires you to be in a calorie deficit over time. Number 3, carbs will make you gain fat. Complete nonsense. Okay, there is no single food group or food item that will cause you to gain fat or stop you from losing dropping body fat. Okay, what there is foods that if you're not controlling in terms of intake, and that can be any food, can then cause you to come out of a calorie deficit. And when you come out of a calorie deficit, that can cause you to stop dropping body fat. And if you're eating so much food, calories in general, that you go into a surplus, where you're taking in more than you're burning, you will gain body fat. There isn't a single food or food item that's going to do that in itself. That is complete total intake and moderation of total intake. So you can include carbohydrates in moderation, still create a calorie deficit and still drop body fat. In fact, carbohydrates might actually play a very big role in stuff like training performance. Okay, so when it comes to training performance, if you want to get the most out of training while still trying to drop body fat, then carbs might actually have a very useful place within your fat loss phase. So there you have it, 3 commonly heard terms, phrases, opinions that we've just gone through to set the record straight. If you did find the video helpful, please drop a like. If you have any questions, throw them down below. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.